Hi everyone, this is ZPJ. Today I'm speaking into the SHURE SM7B, and I'd like to just discuss it in terms of its sound qualities. Every mic that I used, I have 14 of them here. They color my voice differently, and they give a different effect in terms of how I sound and how I come across in a podcast. And let me say that this is one of the mics that I favor the most. I think the one that I really like for podcast use is the vintage style 5575 LE, which is based on a 1939 Unidyne model. It really brings back the vintage characteristics. So if you look, for example, at traditional amps that are tube powered, they give a really warm output, and there's no like the micro resonance, especially in the high end. You can hear that in the transistor amps, and it can be after a while listening to that can really give you a bit of a headache. And I would say that this mic doesn't do that too much, although it does a little bit on the high end. The Shure 5575 LE doesn't. The KSM32 by Shure also doesn't. Well, to the slightest degree, perhaps. Don't get me wrong, this is a really wonderful mic, and Michael Jackson sang into it. A lot of famous singers have sung into it, and I've used it on a lot of my vocal tracks in terms of my music. Now, how this colors my voice, I'm still very pleased with how it colors my voice. It makes my voice very deep, very rich, and the mids are punchy, and I'm quite happy with how it sounds. Now I do have to use a FET head because it does need that extra bit of boost to get it to pick up well enough. You can definitely hear my kids outside in the background, so it isn't really noise isolating, but it does have a very nice broadcast quality to it. You would have heard this on the radio quite a bit. Now, if it's in perfect HD, the quality, if it's in perfect HD, the top end, as I said, you can still hear that kind of transistor-like quality to it. Within a mix, within a music mix, that definitely gets lost. So for me, for a podcast quality mic, this is one of the best. I have to say it's definitely the second best, in my opinion, of the mics that I used. To me, the 5575 LE is just a pinnacle of how it makes me sound. But I'd like you to compare. There's a video that I'd uploaded just before this one, well, two before this one. Compare to that, the KSM32 by Shure is also up there. Compare the sounds. I'm going to upload a couple videos with Neumann TLM 102 and 103, and then you can get a sense of what my voice sounds like in comparison. So I'm very interested to hear what you have to say and what you have to give in terms of feedback on how my voice sounds on these different mics. Well, yeah, give it a go. And please don't forget to subscribe. It would help me a great deal to create more of this content for you. Thank you very much. ZPJ, over and out.